Hmm. Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose. And the title is Ears and Eyes Podcasting, episode number 99. Check it out, 99. One more, the 100. And this is September 1st. I wanted to have this like episode 100 done before September because this is my birth month. I will be 59 on the 20th, and I wanted to collaborate and coordinate and get all these together, these tips for a book for my birthday. I might still be able to do it. I don't know, but look, Ears and Eyes Podcasting. That's right. When it came in, you're like, what the heck is she doing? Why is she playing with her lights? Why was she doing her hair? Why did she put on her lipstick? Right? Because this is what we're going to talk about today. Yesterday, we talked about video or voice. Today, we're going to elaborate ears or eyes. Going to talk about, let me do my hair. My hair looking right? Yeah. All right. This is the thing when it goes to video, right? When you're doing a podcast, it's audio. People are just listening to you. Let's talk about it all the time. Podcasting is an intimate relationship. You are bonding with your listeners. They have these earbuds into their ears. They are listening to what you have to say. They've got those headphones on, but now you want to introduce video. You want them to see the face. You want them to see the face behind the voice. Are you sure? Because it can be great. It can be great to make that engagement and that relationship even deeper. But there's lots of other things to take in consideration, like, do I look good? No, I'm serious. No, serious. Do I look good? For 59, I'll be 59. Can you believe that? Yes, that is one thing that a lot of people want to worry about when they're putting together that video. They want to make sure that their hair is right, that they look right, everything is tight. And that's not the case when you're doing a podcast. You can podcast in your Jimmy Jams, your sweats, your t-shirt. Nobody sees you. You could be laying on the floor. You could be laying on the bed. You could be having like no makeup, no hair. And that's what I talk about, especially for us professional speakers who now are home and we can't travel. Now you can command an audience without getting dressed up. Men, you don't have to put on a suit and a tie. You don't have to travel. You don't have to take a train, a plane, or an automobile. You are simply commanding your stage with your voice in your studio, your bedroom, your closet, under a fort, whatever the case may be. So this is a great way to just expand and broaden on to that brand of yours. But there's lots of things to take into consideration other than, do I look good? Because people are going to be watching you and they tune in and they don't want to be sitting there going, what the heck is this? Have you ever turned on a video and you're like, oh my God, that person forgot to move that? Or why is that person videoing in their bedroom? Why are they doing that in their bathroom? I mean, you've seen some since this Zoom has taken off like nobody's business. You will see that people need some Zoom etiquette because they don't know where they should be looking. They don't know that people are watching them. They get up and they go to the bathroom. They get up and they brush their teeth. They take a shower. They're eating. They're drinking. Yeah, make sure you drink, right? Because you don't want your throat to get parched. What we got today? Deer Park Sparkling Lime. Yeah, no sugar, right? But you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. Now, not only do you have to worry about how you look, but your lighting. Do you have lighting? If you don't have lighting, you're going to start talking about expenses, not only with your lighting, but your mic. Perhaps you just are recording from your smartphone. Now you need a microphone. Maybe you need a boom arm. Maybe you need a USB condenser mic. Perhaps you need a Yeti mic. Whatever the case may be, you're going to have to go out and buy that because you have to make sure that it looks good. Your set has to be right. Remember I told you yesterday I was going to buy a green screen? I'm still waiting for it to come. But you have to be aware, of everything that's around you. You want to put your signage there. You want to make sure your flowers, you go out and you buy some flowers or plant. You make sure you have it there to hide, whatever the case may be. You want to clean up your mess in the back. I'm telling you, I got so much going on back there, but it's all right. You want to do all that. And that may be either in your own home, your own bedroom, bathroom, whatever the case may be, or you may have to go to a studio. You may have to hire someone to rent out their space, someone that had the lighting, someone that had the microphone. Again, that's additional expenses. So, if you want to eat that cost, go for it. Now, if you are trying, first time, it may not be the best time because you want to be comfortable, because a lot of people are not comfortable on camera. Believe it or not, I was not comfortable on camera. When I first started this YouTube channel, I know it just, I did not like being on camera. Now you put a camera in my face and I'm all over the place. Now, if you're having guests, maybe your guests don't want to be live on video. I've been a guest on several podcasts and they told me that it was going to be live. They had the camera on. So I had to make sure that I was dressed appropriately as if it was still my own podcast. Because again, your brand is your bond is your brand. And whatever you put out there, you want it to be right and tight. So you want to think about that. You cannot be just recording in your pajamas because people do it. And yes, put pants on. People are like, oh, I only need my top on. And they've created like these clothes that are like pajamas, but they look like a suit and a tie from the top up. That's just stupid. If you're dressed appropriately, you will act appropriately. So you don't record in your Jimmy Jams or your sweats or your t-shirt. If you have a guest, I don't know. I love my t-shirts. This is my Black Gold Business Club t-shirt. Shout out to the ladies of the Black Gold Business Club. Check them out on Facebook. But it's important because a lot more goes into creating a podcast via video. And the great thing about it is you are kind of giving them some behind the scenes. You are giving them the face behind the voice. And yes, you do have to look good, but that's okay. But you know what? It's a wonderful thing. If you want to do it, be relaxed. There's things that you can do to be relaxed. Breathe, take a deep breath, pretend like you're just talking, having a conversation with your friends, your family, your bae, your boo, whatever the case may be. So relax, breathe, make sure you have something to drink, similar to what I talk about on the podcast. But now just videoing is one thing. Editing is a whole nother ball of wax. If you're a professional editor, rock on, baby, rock on. Not me. That's why I come to you here on YouTube. I don't have things be flashing all over the place, background music and noise and, drop downs and all that. I don't have time for that. This is me. I'm a dude me. Like I tell you, do you, boo-boo. I'm just going to be me. So when I'm on Zoom, if I don't have a virtual background, you're going to see right there, you're going to see the cover of my book. Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners is available, $9.99. Just go to my website, delblogger.com or ablakeenterprises.com, where you can order it. You see my forever president back there, Obama, right there, the Hope poster. You see my African art, over there, right there. And then there's my window, and I got my SG Rose stuff. I've got a plan over there. What else I got over there? And find us on Facebook sign. But this is my office. So this is what you're going to see. If you don't have an area that's clean, then you may want to put up a green screen. You may want to put up a sheet or something so people are just looking at, you and not a whole bunch of distractions. So make sure you do that. So that's another thing you have to take into consideration. You may alienate You may alienate some of your listeners because they're listening. They want to listen to you while they're walking the dog, while they're doing laundry, while they're exercising, while they're multitasking. If you now all of a sudden say, I want to do audio, then now they've either got to be in front of their computer, their smartphone, their laptop, and they have to be in a place. They can't be doing it while they're driving. They may not want to be doing it while they're walking the dog. They're not giving you that full concentration. So you may see a drop off of your listenership if you decide to change it totally from audio to a video, because people want to multitask. That's it. But again, it's great. If you want to create a video or add video, it's a great way to promote your show. Bottom line, it's another way in which to do so. Or if you prefer, do what I do. I come here on YouTube and I talk about my podcast. And then I have my podcast. every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Anchor FM is the Delaware Blogger Podcast, where we talk about podcasting your purpose. That's right, podcasting your purpose every Saturday at 10 a.m. And on Wednesdays at 1, Blog Your Way to a Business Profit, where I talk about blogging tips and trends that'll turn your passion into a profit. And Wednesday, tomorrow at 1 is episode number 1 of season 2. So check it out. Tiny URL /blog to profit, blog to the number 2 profit. And it's September 1st. Oh my goodness. The first day of September. Again, this is my birthday month. I'm going to be 59. I'm so super excited. And tonight at the EC Podcast Media Knowledge Academy, I will be presenting parts of an effective podcast. And that's right. Sign up. These courses are within your budget. You're going to get a lot of information. You get the worksheets. You can become part of a wonderful podcasting community. So make sure you check it out. There's the link to the EC Podcast Media Knowledge Academy. There's 16 webinars, 2 every week. And I'm going to do, again, my part tonight at 7 p.m. So go and register using that link right there. Write it down. eliteconversations.com/Knowledge Academy. .html, right? Check it out. So, and if you want to find and follow me on all my social media platforms, make sure you use the Linktree ID Del Blogger. There you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, my blog, my 2 podcasts, and of course here on YouTube, which you should have been subscribed to this channel. Thumbs up this video and share it with your family and friends. So talking directly to you guys, eye to eye, ear to ear, builds a better relationship, but you don't have to do it that way. Think about it. There's some expenses that comes with going from video versus just simply recording on Anchor FM. But again, if you want to learn more, you sign up for the coaching session, Podcasting Your Purpose coaching session. You will get the workbook, the Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide. I should change that. It's a resource guide. It is actually 42 pages. Not only do you get information on why you should start a podcast, we talk about the power of podcasting. We talk about the ex-FLOTUS and POTUS, the Obamas having their podcast. Michelle Obama's podcast on Spotify on Wednesdays is blowing up. Talk about planning your podcast because you're sharing your vision, your mission, your message, and your brand, and it's a living legacy. You're leaving a living legacy so that long after you've passed through the clouds, people can pull down your podcast from the iCloud. Step 1, step 2, step 3, scheduling, failing to plan, you plan to fail, editing software, microphones, headphones, talk about podcasting, promotion pointers, everything from social media sharing, your blog, your show notes, keywords, titles, descriptions, and all important images, your buttons, your social media links, your meta description, backlinks, RSS feeds, and of course, YouTube. And what I say about YouTube, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world with more than 3 billion searches a month being performed on the platform. Podcasting on YouTube is a great way to potentially monetize your podcast. If you can't get enough ears on your channel, you might get enough eyes on your channel. And if you podcast using Zoom, you can upload the episodes directly to YouTube. So again, you can create your shows. You can repurpose your shows, video to audio, audio to video, and you can learn all about converting MP3s to MP4s and vice versa by signing up to the coaching session. Send an email to me, info@ablakeenterprises.com, to schedule your 30-minute complimentary discovery call so we can talk about your topic, your description, your target market audience. And tomorrow we're going to talk about some topics that you need to take into consideration that you may think are not good podcasting topics. Let me tell you something. I've yet to find or read about a topic that cannot be turned into a podcast, because preachers, teachers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, realtors, educators, bloggers, everybody, I mean, authors, you can take your book and turn it into a podcast. And I talked about that on some previous episodes. So sign up for the course, the coaching. You're going to get the workbook, resource guide, I should say, membership into the Podcast and Your Purpose Facebook group. You are going to get 30 days of unlimited email and texting afterwards. I'm going to record all of our Zoom sessions and download them into a Dropbox just for you. That's going to contain printables and checklists. So get on target. September 1st, kids are back in school. You're learning, they're learning. Start a podcast. Learn how to start a podcast, whether you're going to be listening, having people listen to you, or have people watch you. Either way, remember to stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, still from a distance, mask up, and I'll see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, and I hope to see you tonight at the Knowledge Academy. Have a beautifully blessed Tuesday. See you tomorrow.